Can you discuss the first time that you were told about the man who had rescued you all those years ago?
The first time was when I got a phone call at home in the kitchen in what would it be, 58, 68, 78, 88? And this woman said, "This is Esther Ranson." And I thought somebody was pulling my leg, and I just said, "I'm the Queen of England." I literally answered it that way. And she said, "No, what was your name before you were Grenfell Baines?" And I said it was Fleischman. She said, "Well, I have a list in my hand, and we found your name on there. And the list comes from a scrapbook which belongs to a man called Nicholas Winton. And we're going to invite Mr. Winton to the television studio, and we'd like you to come down to meet him. We're inviting a few of you." I said, "Yes, certainly." But I still had no idea really what she was, I hadn't taken it in. And when I got to London and we got to the studio, she said, "Now, we're going to ask this gentleman to come in. We don't want you to tell him who you are. This is to surprise him. But he's the man who organized the trains that you traveled on when you came to England." We were sitting on the front row, and there was an empty chair next to us. And she sat Nicky down there, and the program started. And she had this scrapbook with her, and she was saying, "Now, Mr. Winton, these are the pictures of some of the children that you brought to England, and here is the list of names. And next to you," and that was on his left, "is a woman called Vera." She was called Vera Gissing. And Vera flung her arms around him and said, "Thank you for saving my life." And I was sitting on his right-hand side. And of course, and then she introduced me to him. And I happened to have, and I was able to tell him that not only I was saved, that my mother was saved. And when Esther Ranson said, "Those of you who came on the train, would you stand up?" the entire studio stood up. And there you saw him slightly wiping his eyes. He wasn't an emotional man really at all. If you today go down any street in the Czech Republic and you tell them that you're a Winton child, every person...
Like, comment, and subscribe for more survival videos.